Yo! Welcome back to Brinth Lab, where we transform obstacles into opportunities and anxiety into strength. Today we're talking about something we've all experienced, anticipation. Specifically, how when anxiety is involved, the anticipation of an event can often be worse than the event itself. We'll explore why this happens, how to shift our focus to the present moment, and why reflecting on past experiences can help us break the cycle of unnecessary worry. By the end of this video, you'll have practical tools to stay grounded in the present moment, reduce your anxiety around future events, and gain the confidence to make necessary changes in your life when you find yourself constantly dreading something. The nature of anticipation. I was talking to a friend recently who was incredibly anxious about going to work. She said she was literally shaking, dreading the shift ahead. But here's the thing, once she got there, she calmed down, started to feel better, and actually ended up having a good shift. This is something we all go through. We build up an event in our minds, imagine all the things that could go wrong, but then when it actually happens, it's almost never as bad as we feared. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. We've discussed this in nearly all of our past videos, but this places an even heavier emphasis on the importance of living in the present moment. When we focus on the present, the here and now, we realize that the future doesn't exist yet. It's just a construct of our mind. The only thing that's real is this moment right now. I think Anthony DeMello says it best. You must drop all of your defenses and your fears and live in the now. Anxiety is always linked to a fear of what might be rather than what is. Reflecting on past experiences. I want you to think back to all the times you were super concerned about something in the future. Be honest, how often did the event turn out to be as bad as you imagined? 99% of the time, it probably wasn't. This reflection serves as a litmus test, proving that worrying over the future is usually just a waste of time and energy. Worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. That said, here's what I want you to do. I want you to journal about past experiences where the anticipation was far worse than the reality. This is a great practice, and the more you do it, the more you will break the habit of future-oriented anxiety. 3 practical steps to reduce anticipation anxiety. Engage in mindfulness practices like breathing exercises or simply taking a walk to bring yourself back to the present moment whenever you feel anticipation taking over. One of my favorite mindfulness practices in situations like this, or whenever I'm feeling tense, is try to relax, literally, every muscle in your body. Everything from the muscles in your face down to the muscles in your feet. I do this throughout my workday all the time, and it always makes me feel so much more calm. Another thing you can do is visualize the event you are anxious about going well. See yourself handling the situation with calm and confidence. This can help shift your mindset and reduce anticipatory anxiety. And lastly, practice gratitude. Shift your focus to what you're grateful for in the present moment. Gratitude is a powerful tool that can help you stay grounded and keep anxiety at bay. The reality of repeated dread. So we've talked about anticipation anxiety, why it happens, and how to overcome it. Gang, listen up. Excuse me. If you consistently feel uncomfortable or anxious about something, despite your best efforts to stay present, it might be a sign that this particular job, relationship, situation, or whatever just isn't right for you. We need to be self-aware and do right by ourselves. If something consistently brings you more anxiety than joy, it's time to make a change. Your mental health is too important to sacrifice for something that doesn't align with your well-being. Gang, the truth is the friend I told you about at the beginning of the video ultimately ended up leaving her job, and that ended up being the right choice. She used these tools to get through a number of her shifts, and that made her life and work easier. But it also led her to the conclusion that if you have to work this hard just to get through a job, something isn't right. If there's anything you take away from this video, let it be this. You have to trust your gut and do right by yourself. I am so proud of her, and wherever you are in life, I want you to know, I'm proud of you too. So gang, just to recap, anticipation is often far worse than the actual event. By focusing on the present moment and reflecting on past experiences, we can break free from the cycle of anxiety. But remember, if something consistently brings you dread no matter what you do, it might be a sign that it's time to make a change. This mindset and approach has made a huge difference in my life, and I think it can do the same for you. Don't let anticipation rob you of your peace. Stay present and trust that you can handle whatever comes your way. I want you to take some time today to reflect on how often your anticipation has been worse than the reality. Use this insight to build confidence in your ability to face the future with calm and clarity. Here at Brinth Lab, we blend physical fitness, mental health, and spiritual principles to help you overcome anxiety and lead a more fulfilling life. You can think of us like your personal trainers for anxiety. We can connect, we can coach you, and we look forward to getting to know you and walking this path together. Remember, never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. I'll see you in the next video. Stay strong and keep experimenting.